been rewarding him. 2 bad games in Los Angeles, but a terrific one here in Orlando. Part of the reason the Magic up by 4.
Now it's time for the Kia Motors Soul of the Game.
I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's the night, let's live it up. I got my money, let's spin it up. Go out and smash it, like oh my God. Jump out that sofa, let's get up.
That was the Kia Motors Soul of the Game.
Simple, solid and simple, solid and simple. You're playing great. Just settle down and play your game, okay?
Rafer Alston, who again played for Stan Van Gundy in Miami and now here in Orlando, said you get past the yelling and just listen to the message. He has so much respect. And what a job Stan Van Gundy has done. You know, just 5 years ago, the Magic had the worst record in the NBA. They won 21 games. That year, they had a 19-game losing streak, so they got the #1 pick, and they picked Dwight Howard. That was the start of it all. And it was also cemented 2 years ago when they hired that man. Billy Donovan changed his mind. They brought in Stan Van Gundy. And, you know, if you say it, Jeff, people are going to just say, oh, it's his brother. He has done an unbelievable job. Otis Smith, the general manager, says he's the hardest working, most consistent guy that I've ever met. And the players all rave about him. Yeah, he yells and screams, but they say it's just coaching. And there's Otis Smith. Those two have a good relationship. Marquis has done an unbelievable job here.
Well, there's no question about it. And how do you respond, even though he did not have to respond, as Trevor Ariza gets a wide open look and misses, talking about the king of panic and all of those things. You respond by continuing to do the things that got you there. Outstanding coaching, and his team delivered.
Rashard Lewis delivers a three-pointer, and the lead is up to 8, largest lead of the finals for the Orlando Magic. Gasol gets inside, and they call a foul before the shot. They're in the penalty.
Well, it's just what Stan said. Solid and simple. Come off the pick and roll, two-hand chest pass, right into the shooting pocket of Lewis. Late rotation by Bryant out of the corner. Wide open 3. Sometimes you just got to keep it simple. Do what you do.
I think what Stan is saying to Skip is, hey, there's a time to be Skip to my Lou, but the majority of the times you have to be Rafer Alston. That's how you come off the pick and roll and deliver the pass.
Turkoglu comes in. Now, Alston didn't play down the stretch of Game 2 a lot in the fourth quarter. The point guards are playing so poorly that Hedo Turkoglu really took over that role, but he has turned it around here on their home floor.
And that's a lineup they've gone with before, though, where Turkoglu's been the primary ball handler. Against Philly, they did it some. So that's not unusual, but you'd rather have a true point on the floor to close out games.
Lakers, meanwhile, again, struggling from the line. 3 of 7 here in the third quarter. 9 of 16 for the game. The lead is 7. As we're coming up on 2 minutes left in the third. Turkoglu on the drive. Nice feed. Tony Battie can't get the dunk, but Turkoglu right there for the rebound. Petrus, that's a 3. And Farmar goes high for the board. And bumped by Battie. Not much of a bump. Farmar played it up a little bit. He'll go to the free throw line. Smart play from Jordan Farmar. And Tony Battie getting a lot of backup minutes instead of Marcin Gortat.
But the last 2 fouls, Gasol on the turnaround and in transition, those are the things that keep a team within striking distance. It's basketball intelligence you've got to have and play when you're playing with maximum intensity. Play with a high basketball IQ.
Farmar hits both. 5-point game, under 2 to play in the third. Magic trying to make sure they don't go down 3-0 in this series. You hear it all the time. No one in NBA history has ever come back from an 0-3 deficit. T looking. Shot clock at 7. Alston, nice quick pass inside Howard. Back up top. Turkoglu, little fake. That's a 2. Can't get it to go. And Gasol the rebound. It's the first time now Orlando has missed 3 shots in a row all game. They're still at 65% as Bryant nails that one to make it a 2-point game.
If you're Orlando, continue to execute offensively. That's a good shot the last trip by Turkoglu.
6 straight points and a foul on the entry pass on Bynum will send Howard to the line.
Foul number 17, Andrew Bynum.
And Stan Van Gundy jumps off the bench and he says, hey, Turkoglu, understand who you're defending. We cannot live with Kobe Bryant stepping in rhythm for a jump shot. Force him to put the ball on the floor and trust the help behind you.
Bryant, after the hot start, he was 8 for 11. It's just 1 for his last 7. Howard keeps getting to the free throw line in this series. This is his 13th free throw attempt of the game. And for the series, he's got 38 free throw attempts in the 3 games so far.
Think about what a force he would be and will be if he improves his free throw shooting and gets a more refined post game to go along with the rebounding and the defensive presence.
By the way, 9 years ago tonight was the NBA Finals record for most free throws in a game. Mark, you were in that game. Shaq took 39 free throw attempts in the game against the Pacers.
Were you going hack-a-shack in that game? I'm being serious.
No, just outstanding referee. We were very physical and just outstanding job of making the correct call.
Bryant backing in against Petrus. Spin inside pass to Bynum. Gets his way out to Ariza for 3. That won't go. And Tony Battie trying to grab it. They say last touch by Gasol. With 40 seconds left in the 3rd.
And it's a good situation for the Magic to go 2 for 1. Put the ball in the hands of Turkoglu, pick and roll, and take quality shot.
Rafer Alston, the leading scorer for the Orlando Magic. Turkoglu's the leading assist man tonight. He's done that a lot in the playoffs. The team nearly lost it. Shot clock winding down. Howard against Bynum across the lane. Dumps it in. Pretty shot from Howard. And the lead back to 6.
I think he's got a better chance to score off 1 dribble or no dribbles versus when he takes the 2nd dribble.
Shot clock turned off. Crowd on its feet here in Orlando. Bryant for 3. Short. Rebound Howard. Buzzer sounds. And the 3rd quarter comes to an end. Kobe Bryant slowing down a bit here in the 3rd. Rafer Alston remains hot. Magic still shooting 65% from the field. The Magic down 0-2. They had the lead going into the 4th quarter of Game 2. Can they get in the win column? Can they make this a series again?
Van Gundy, drastically different night offensively. What's made the difference?
I don't have any idea except the ball's going in the basket.
Coach, obviously, Kobe Bryant, your guys have worked so hard. This is his time in the 4th period. What will you ask of your defenders on him?
We're going to just keep playing him as tough as we can. Hope he misses some shots. We've missed a couple of assignments on him, though, here lately, and we've got to make sure we do a better job on that.
Thank you, Stan. Mike.
Stan Van Gundy getting ready here in the 4th quarter. They've done a good job on him. He was 8 for 11 from the field to start, but he's 1 for his last 8. Starts the 4th quarter on the bench. Of course, his nickname throughout the playoffs, and part of his career is the closer. He's had some great finishes. He's had some not-so-great finishes, but there's no one that you want the ball in his hands more than him. And he'll be ready to come back out on the floor. Right now, the Magic by 6, trying to get their first finals victory ever. They were swept in their only other appearance back in '95. They're down 0-2. In front of a raucous crowd, been so supportive from about an hour before the tip. And the Magic finish this one off tonight and get back in the series. Turkoglu looking, operating. Battie hits the shot. Tony Battie getting some important minutes.
And that's the difference between Battie and Gortat. Petit can make 17-footers. Gortat, that's not his game. He's more of a true center.
Again, Petit played big minutes for the Celtics back in 2002, all the way to the conference finals. He's played big moments. Odom, nice drive.
Well, he's played big moments, but you got to understand defensively, pay attention to the details. Lamar Odom